Can you just outline any hate crime or prejudice or transphobic abuse that you have experienced?
Yeah, well, working in retail, I tend to see that quite a lot. Previously, I worked in hospitality, which was very much more a forgiving place, so people tended to integrate quite well there. But working in retail, I'm in the public eye all the time now. And whereas once upon a time I saw nothing, now I realise that it's quite prevalent, and I probably get some kind of issue every single day, but 2 times that it did happen. Once was very, very recently, where 2 people were arrested and actually cautioned by the police. But the worst one was back in February, when 2 individuals in my local supermarket really had a terrible go at me for 7 or 8 minutes, and it ended up in court and they got a 12-month suspended sentence.
And experiences like that, do they sometimes make you feel, I guess, frightened to even go out in public and get on with your normal everyday life?
That is one of the worst parts about it, in that, I had this issue, and for me it was really, really awful, but I could get on with the rest of my life. But the worst thing was, if I walked down to that supermarket, I was always looking around and seeing if they were there, and worrying that I was going to turn around and they were there, because these were, big burly lads, and could do some damage, and I didn't like that. It made me very, very conscious.
And do you think transphobia is still a widespread issue across society?
I do now. I didn't before because I never saw it, but now I've realised that it is incredibly prevalent, and I'm not happy about that. And it upsets me that people have this angst against transgender people.
And how can we as a society actually get past these issues at large and tackle transphobia?
I think the only way I can answer that is that I want to show that I am a human being. And if I slit my wrists, I know they're going to bleed red, just like yours, and just like everybody else. And all I want to do in life is just get on with my life. And it is nobody's fault, including mine, that in my mind, I was born into the wrong body.
By sharing your story, you can actually inspire others, or even potentially change the behaviour of perpetrators carrying out this terrible behaviour.
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm a professional speaker, so I share my story all the time. And I also work with a couple of transgender people and try to help them through their process. So yes, I do believe that I can help from that point of view. But from the second part of your question there, when it comes to the wider society, that's a really difficult one. I can only do what I do and show that I'm just a person like you and like everybody else out there. And by doing that, I just hope that people will see me as a valuable part of society, like every other transgender person out there.